I am such a ham. Hi everybody, welcome to the Voodoo Garden. My name is Ray. I will be your host today. Before I get started, I wanted to explain something really quick. I've been asked by quite a few people over the years, what is the difference between your Praxis 55712 channel and your Voodoo Garden channel? Very easy. On the Praxis channel, I grow all kinds of vegetables, fruits, I raise chickens, I have a garden compost. You've seen all of those videos. And things like butter crunch lettuce. Ooh, that is good. Well, every now and then I like to do something a little bit different because regular ordinary stuff can get a little bit humdrum and a little bit boring. So I do things that are a little bit different, and I take a walk onto the other side of gardening, which is what I call the Voodoo Garden. And in the Voodoo Garden, you'll normally find things that are a little bit odd, a little bit not well known, and things that make you stop and go, wow, really? That is the Voodoo Garden. For instance, I started growing pineapple. And pineapple didn't normally bring to mind something that you would normally garden, right? Well, I brought out pineapple and I tried to make it as common as possible in your gardening. That was one of the first forays into the Voodoo Garden. And then I stepped it up a little bit because I'm always looking for something a little bit strange and a little bit different to keep me entertained. And scorpion peppers. Scorpion peppers are hotter than jolokia peppers, which are the ghost peppers that I grew. Scorpion peppers are hot enough to make a grown man cry. And if they don't make you cry, then there's something wrong with your taste buds. Things like cocoa trees. I grow chocolate in my house. Yes, I have cocoa trees. I have a variety, a whole menagerie of plants, and I really do enjoy those. So I do love doing the regular vegetable gardens, but every now and then I like to do things a little bit strange, and I call that my Voodoo Garden. It has nothing to do with voodoo or magic or anything like that. So don't get all confused and concerned and wonder if you should be watching. It's perfectly safe, but it is very entertaining and very exotic. And I do like the exotic every now and then. Speaking of exotic, I have some guests here I'd like to show you. Come on over, have a seat right here. This is called a striped Cavern tomato, and I'm going to show you why it's called a striped Cavern tomato. Take a look. Is that beautiful and strange or what? Unlike most tomatoes, this has the goo and the seeds right in the heart, but it is hollow. You can pluck this out if you want, and these are wonderful. If you just cut off the top right here, you can pull out the goo and seeds, and you can stuff this with whatever you want. Whether you're vegan, vegetarian, meat eater, it doesn't matter. You can put stuffing in here, meats, cheeses, vegetables, herbs, bake them, steam them, eat them raw. The smell actually is absolutely amazing. I didn't rehearse this and I wasn't really ready for this smell. It's a beautiful tomato. The outside has a variety of colors, yellows, oranges, reds. It's a beautiful tomato. It's late season. I believe it's indeterminate, and the smell is fantastic. This is called a mango. I grow a mango tree inside, and I did a mango video showing you how to remove the seed and how to grow a mango tree. It was quite popular. If you want to check back on the Praxis 55712 channel about a year ago, and you'll see me removing the seed and having a hard time doing it. But the mango tree grew really well, and this is a wonderful project to do with your children, to do with friends, because it's just truly bizarre. It has a huge honkin' seed in here. It looks prehistoric. It's fun, and if you let these ripen until they're so soft that you barely push in and it'll almost break the skin, cut these open and eat them. They are absolutely fantastic. It is a surprise for your taste buds, I guarantee you. Mangoes are great. This one's not quite ripe, so I'm going to put this in the kitchen, let it ripen up. I'm going to eat this. Next on our list, this is called a passion fruit. Yes, some of you may have heard of passion fruit. Some of you may have seen passion fruit. I, on the other hand, have never actually seen one in person. So this is my first time seeing. Oh, it smells fantastic. Almost like a strawberry citrus smell. I'm going to taste the part that you don't see. It tastes kind of like lemon oranges. I like this. You know, when you look at this, you go, ooh, it looks like somebody threw up in a fruit. Well, welcome to the Voodoo Garden. No, it doesn't taste anything like it looks. It actually tastes very good. Pardon my slobbering and chewing, but you know, I have to taste it. This is actually very cool. And I believe this is what a dragon fruit looks like on the inside. 1 billion seeds. Beautiful beet red color, isn't it? It is exquisite and doesn't really have much of a smell, does it? Smell-o-vision. Taste test. It really doesn't have any kind of flavor. It's just very basic. Not really sweet, not really sour. Well, you could eat this by the bowl, couldn't you? I kind of like this. This is called a cactus pear, and or cactus fruit. And right here, normally there would be like little spines, but luckily they removed them at the grocery store. Holy Moses, look at that. Does that look like a beet or what? It's beautiful. You know, some of the odd stuff that you'll come across when you're journeying through the Voodoo Garden, I swear it is like nature is an artist, and some of these things are just absolute works of art, aren't they? This grows on a cactus. Let me smell it. Smells like a vegetable smell, kind of like a garden. I like that. And it's taste test time. Holy cow, the seeds are really hard, but the fruit is sweet and juicy. Oh, I like this. Son of a gun. You know what? I'm going to scoop some of these seeds out of here, and I'm going to try and germinate these things. It's called a cactus pear. Okay, let's go on to this big nasty thing. You know, I'm actually growing this inside. This is called a cherimoya. And cherimoya is a tree, and the fruit is huge. Isn't that strange? It's a big honking fruit. And you're supposed to wait until these things are so soft that they almost feel rotten. You know, and I'm touching this and it's almost breaking the skin. It's so soft. It's kind of like an avocado that got a little bit too ripe. Yep. And the smell? I actually like the smell. Pretty nice. Let's slice into this and see what it looks like. Oh, it's actually very easy to slice. Son of a gun. Very, very ripe. Oh, it's reminiscent of a pineapple, isn't it? Almost looks like, oh, wow, look at the seeds. And that's the cool thing about getting stuff like this at the grocery store. They don't have them that often. Once in a blue moon, you'll see some exotic fruits at your store. Take those seeds and plant them. Ooh, this one's already starting to germinate. I guess that means it's ripe. I'm just going to bite into this. I don't have a spoon, so I'm just going to do like the Ray is a pig version and just bite into it. Ooh, it's sweet. The smell, I have no idea what the smell is. It's kind of like a musty, but a good musty. I know that sounds strange. A good musty fruit smell. It's almost like a banana pineapple flavor. Oh, that's delicious. You know, I've heard that, you know, a lot of people don't like the flavor of these, and I don't know why. I guess it's because they don't wait until they're ripe. Take a look at this. When you press in on it, look at how soft that is, and look at the juice. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at this thing. It's scary. And when I picked it up at the grocery store, of course I got poked because you can see it's got spines all over. So when I set it on the conveyor belt to have the cashier check it out, I warned her. I said, be careful when you pick this up. It's going to poke you. What does she do? She picks it up and gets poked. The fruit that just keeps on hurting. This one is called a horned melon. And I believe, ooh, wow, I believe it's actually extra juicy. Son of a... I don't know what this is supposed to smell like, but no, I don't like the smell. I gotta admit, you know, I was trying to think of something nice to say about this, but I don't like you. Ew. But you know what's really weird? First of all, it's called a kiwano melon, and a viewer, a friend of mine, sent me a ton of these seeds, and I'm not going to offer them in the free seed giveaway, but I may offer them in the seed exchange and try and get some seeds that I do like. So stay tuned to the Voodoo Garden channel, the Praxis channel, and on my Facebook. I have endless kiwano seeds, and if you want to grow something that's really strange or something that really hurts, you might want to throw at your neighbor. Kiwano is going to be really, really fun. Endless seeds. Look at that. Tons of them. It's just something different. And you know, some of us like this and some of us actually love this. You know, there are people that just love Kawano melons. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. Is this a beauty or what? This is called Buddha's hand. Buddha as in the Hindu god. And I don't know, I'd hate to be anything that had a hand like this. Sounds like somebody has some gout going on. This is just beautiful, exotic, strange. As far as I'm concerned, this is the poster child for the Voodoo Garden. It's just absolutely exquisite. And it has a very, amazing lemon smell to this. And from what I understand, you just dice this up and use it. Ow! Ow! I have a little thorn in me from that stupid pear cactus. Well, maybe I should have cleaned it first. But anyway, on to Buddha's hand. This is supposed to have little or no seeds in it. And these fingers, when you slice them off, they have nothing but pith. Kind of like when you open up a lemon and right around the rind. Only thing is, this is not supposed to be as tart as a lemon, and we're about to find out. Oh, very nice. It tastes exactly like lemon, but without any of the tartness. You know, when you bite into a lemon, you just want to die. Yep. This does not give you that feeling, and that's wonderful. It has all the lemon flavor, but without the tartness of a lemon. Wow. Nice little tang to it too. Let me cut it right here at the wrist and find out if it does have any seeds. Look, nope. Bummer. I would have loved to grow some seeds from this, but apparently it is not to be. Son of a gun. I really got to be careful what I talk about because I may get it in the mail. So whoever sent me wax lips, you nut. Who are you? Peter. Thanks, Peter, for the lips. Kind of odd, but true. Okay, let's get to the drawing. Also, we have more mail. If you recognize your letter, good for you. Voodoo Garden. Boy, could you write any bigger? Probably. It gets my attention, though. Who is this from? Oh, there's something in this one. Hopefully it's not a live animal. Anyway, let's dump these in here. Yes, it's getting quite full. But a drawing we shall have. Yeah. Oh, who am I fooling? Let's just dump this out. Oh, what a mess. Okay. Let's do this. Do this. Okay. Are we ready? Ready? Okay, let's do this. Ray, turn around. Well, okay. And then, okay, ready? Dislocate yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, tap, 5. We are done. Thank you, everybody, for entering. 5 more winners. Let's see what we have here. Aha. I love drawing winners. I really do. Monique. Monique, you are the winner. Monique from Vail, Arizona. Congratulations, Monique. You are a winner. Congratulations, by the way. You are a winner. What is your garden tip? Scrape your fingernails along a bar of soap before playing in the soil. No dirt gets under your nails. Love your show. That is actually really cool. Thank you, Monique. I never thought of that because right now my fingernails are dirty and my fingernails are always dirty. I mean, they are filthy all the time and I clean them constantly, but I live in dirt. So my fingernails are always filthy. That's actually a very good idea, Monique. Thank you so much. You have 1 brick of coir coming at you. Okay, Jason's tip is he has an old Miracle-Gro sprayer. You know, you see those things in the store. I even have one in the basement. And I got it at a garage sale and I thought, well, I could use this for something, maybe spraying compost tea or something. And I never used it, so it's been down there gathering spider webs and spiders. But this is actually a good idea. Jason throws in a mixture of dish soap and a pepper juice, and he hooks it onto his hose, and he sprays his garden instead of doing like the little chintzy spray that I have, he actually goes all out, sprays his whole garden with it. Actually, that's a very good idea. Good idea to use those old Miracle-Gro sprayers for. Thank you. And by the way, Jason wants a brick of coir, and a brick of coir Jason will get. Thank you, Jason, so much. And thank you for the tomato seeds and watermelon seeds. I appreciate that. I'm going to go through these and probably nibble on them. I mean, plant them later. Okay. Thank you, Jason, for entering the Voodoo Garden drawing. Into the magic bucket. Who's next? Ooh, it's blue. This is from Sally from Canada. Sally from Canada. Congratulations, Sally from Canada. You are the next winner on the Ray Slices His Hand episode. Shelly from Canada wants to know what kind of carrots I planted. Remember, I think it was like a year or two ago, a couple years ago, I grew these carrots that were huge and they should have had their own zip code. Those were called Nantes carrots, Nantes. And Nantes carrots are only supposed to get, I think, 6 to 8 inches long. And apparently those carrots didn't get the memo and they got really, really, really huge. And I credit it to putting compost in there, which people tell me I'm not supposed to do. And when people tell me I'm not supposed to do something, I do it twice. I threw in compost, but my soil was extremely sandy, which was very light, and the carrots could push through very easily. That is the trick to growing huge carrots. Give them good food and give them a nice light soil because they don't like to hit things when they're growing. Otherwise, they get all twisty and stuff. Throw in some sand or dig your soil extra deep and then mix some compost in with it. Anyway, that's what I grew. Ooh, into the magic container. Thank you. And by the way, you will be getting some seeds sent from me to you for entering the contest. Who's next? Oh gosh, another foreign one. Tim from... Tim, where are you from? Okay. Oh, that's an easy one. Tim wants to know why I got rid of my worm farm. That is a question that I've gotten more than a couple times. And it's actually very simple, Tim. I'll toss you in here. And Tim, you get seeds. They will be sent to you pronto. Now, as far as the reason that I got rid of the worm farm, I had too many things going on. I have compost, I have chickens, I have indoor plants, outdoor plants, I have emails to do, I have the seed giveaway. I had a lot of things going on. And although I did like growing the worms and watching them procreate like madmen, I just didn't have the time. And people, ow! You know, I got these little tiny thorns in me from that cactus fruit, and I'm going to have to scrub my fingers to get those things out. Oh, but anyway, the reason I got rid of them is because I really just did not have the time. I wanted to try it to see what it was like. I did. I had fun. And I thought, you know what? Somebody else can get a lot more enjoyment out of this and have time to do it other than me. That's why I gave it away. Next one is from Cliff and Dove in LOL. I swear that's what it says. LOL. That's not a country. That's an emoticon. I have no idea where LOL is. Ontario. Oh, okay. Well, hi, Dove from Ontario. What does Dove have to say? I like that name, Dove. Okay. Dove has something to say, and I'm just going to go ahead and read it. I watch every one of your videos. I love them all, but... And I say but because there's like 4 U's in there. But I find it annoying when you're in the middle of talking to us and you get distracted by a mosquito or a dog and then you forget what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I kind of get annoyed by it too. And I try not to let it show because that's just how my mind works, Dove. And actually, maybe that's how my mind doesn't work. I've always been like that. My mind is always racing 1,000,000 miles an hour and it trips over itself. And I try to make light of this and make humor out of it, but that's how it works, and I can't change it. I try to focus, and I just can't, because the more I try and focus, the more I kind of get distracted. So I'm sorry, I'll try to focus a little bit more when I'm talking and not forget what I was talking about. If I get distracted, I'll try to come back to it, okay? And if I don't, post it in the comment section and remind me, okay? I'm going to try to keep on topic as much as possible because I do notice that I do that, and it's probably not the most pleasant thing that people see on my channel. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining for another episode on the Voodoo Garden. 52 drawings in less than 52 weeks. Wax Lip Edition. Congratulations to this week's winners. Congratulations to the previous week's winners. And, ow, that hurt. I gotta get these things out of my fingers. And I'm gonna stay focused. I am gonna stay focused, Dove. I really am. Good luck to everybody on the next episode's drawings. I gotta end this before I get distracted. I gotta get going, everybody. Thanks for joining me on the Voodoo Garden channel. I'm out of here. Finally, I can start getting distracted.